Hey, this is Jared with the Helton Group at Loan Depot, and I want to talk to you guys about the cost of waiting. So, in the last couple of years, the housing market has gone up with appreciation, and there's multiple offers on homes, and it can be a little bit frustrating and obviously emotional. But I wanted to kind of break that down, the numbers to it, and really kind of explain that it's still a great time to buy. I think that some people are concerned about the housing bubble, but with our supply and demand, and I think in Coos County, there's like 1.3 months of inventory right now. So we're a long ways before that tilts the other way. So I've done that by putting together this presentation. So it has four different columns. There's first column here we'll talk about, which is what a home looked like in 2021. So January of 2021. So the median home price in Coos County was 276, according to the realtor data. And I'm using a 20% down conforming loan, but honestly, I could build out any example with FHA, VA, USDA. It would all look very similar to this. So in this example, rates are a little lower. They're at 2.75%, and your payment based off of modest property tax and homeowner insurance will be around 1326. Each property has its own set of property taxes. So, to get individual examples, just reach out. So 1326, and you have to part with about $64,000 to make this loan happen. And the second column here, this is, fast forward from January 2021 to January 2022. In your county, you had 20.5% appreciation. So a home that was worth 276 at the beginning of January 21, 1 year later, it's worth 332. So what is that, like $56,000? That's huge. So rates went up since that time. So rates were about 4% back in January, and your payment would be $1,694, or up $368,000. Plus, your cash to close goes up by $11,000. And a lot of times people are hesitant because, hey, I don't have enough down payment to qualify. There's a lot of good down payment options for you. So either low down payments, or there's even some programs to help with your down payment. And what's the likelihood of you saving an extra $11,000 in a year? That's like almost $1,000 a month. That's huge. So I don't know if waiting based on how much cash you have saved up, unless you have zero, would really help. And then there's programs available for that. So the third column says, hey, let's go to January of 2023. And instead of having 15-20% appreciation, which a lot of people think we'll have, let's only use 10% appreciation. So now your 332 home is now worth 365, so up $33,000. Interest rates today are higher. They're at 4.375. So your payment is $1,885, or a total difference between there is what's like $190 a month difference. And plus your cash to close is still up another, $8,000. And then this third column or fourth column is probably more likely what would happen. So everyone thinks interest rates are going to be increasing. So here's what that looks like. So if your interest rate goes up just 0.5% from now to 4.875, your total payment would be $1,973, or up another $90 over if rates stayed the same year over year. Your cash to close is about the same. So with most people, when they're buying a home, they're looking at, hey, I want to be able to control my experience, the pride of ownership, creating that stability for your family. But also it's a big factor when it comes to net worth. So the average homeowner has about 40 times more net worth than a renter. So I want to put this in perspective. Your net worth over 15 years, in this example, I use 6% appreciation, which is a little more realistic. We're not going to see 20% appreciation year over year, every year. That's kind of an odd year. But, this first column would show you have $528,000 in net worth. So that comes from how much you paid down to your principal, plus your house appreciating 6% a year. So if you're paying your landlord's rent, the appreciation is zero. So your net worth is zero 15 years from now. And this shows this is what you can control. So right now you can have $683,000 in net worth in just 15 years by buying a house today. So the reason why that number is larger is because you're starting with a larger amount. So I hope this information was helpful. As always, we can cater it to your own specific situation, but I really appreciate you viewing this. And if you have any questions, reach out. You can call, you can text, anything. So thank you very much.